Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Atalanta.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. It's a searching pass. Casemiro cuts out the pass. Bruno Fernandes. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Inzaghi. Well, that's on the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Mazraoui clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bruno Fernandes. Davids kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now he rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini in once more. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Filippo Inzaghi. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Arrascaeta. Busquets. And here's Suarez. Takes the shot! And again! This time, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And here's Gullit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Busquets. Oh, delightful ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Not the most accurate pass. Busquets. Atalanta finding their passes. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. De Arrascaeta. Hernandez. And it's Casemiro.
Atalanta are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bruno Fernandes looks to get on the end of this. This might... And he shoots! Bruno Fernandes. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Alcantara. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Clipped into space. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. De Arrascaeta to Bruno Fernandes. De Arrascaeta. And he was quick to react.
There will be 1 minute
Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Just a quick announcement.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Mignon claims comfortably. Hernandez. That has not gone well. That's the throw. Oh, no joy this time. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Single. Hernandez. Casemiro.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passing nice and neat. Now this could be a chance. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Bellingham. Passes short and sharp. Luis Suarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, it's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every
The
right to be.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
De Arrascaeta. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes. Nice sequence of passes this. Inzaghi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Number 19, Josiane de Arrascaeta. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Chalapep.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. That's a little off target. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid.
Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. De Arrascaeta. Bellingham. De Arrascaeta. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's an imaginative pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Neymar on a charge down the left. And the shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goals.
Can he finish? And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, well measured. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Luis Suarez, good purposeful running this.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the... Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Neymar. Cross to the back post. Cleared without hesitation. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Threads one in. Messi! It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Arrascaeta, Mazraoui, Manchester United finding their passes. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's played it back. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Hernandez, De Arrascaeta, passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Bellingham. Now Singo, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to...
There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper...
Chance! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Hernandez. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking to play him in. Rijkaard, nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that has put paid to that. Has a look and place it forward. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Singo too strong for his opponent there. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Thinks about the shot.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically big chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Hernandez. Now this could be a chance.
Canatip really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's searching Flatini! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Swings in across. Well, that has not gone well. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. And he's forced to go back. Bergomi. Just 5 minutes left. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tell, real chance! He's put it wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Canatip. Bruno Fernandes. Canatip. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Singo. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No foul, says the referee. Hernandez. That's that, the end. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. De Arrascaeta. And it's Bellingham. Now Mazraoui. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Filippo Inzaghi. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! And another try! And he's there to clear it. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Filippo Inzaghi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Del Piero.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely spread. Played out wide. Casemiro. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Manchester United finding their passes. Inzaghi! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Del Piero. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Casemiro. Bellingham. De Arrascaeta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Casemiro. Roberto Carlos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. Raul. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Single. And that has put paid to that. Passes short and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
Chance! It's a goal! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of a comeback? Spread it left. Lovely feet.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Caceres. Messi. Raul. So what can they make of this? That is ended up in no man's land. And it's lofted through here. Casemiro. Shot, there's the shot! And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So off we go once more. Out for a throw. Single. Caceres gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. Casemiro. Now it's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Mazraoui. Bellingham. Casemiro. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hernandez. And it's Casemiro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Raul. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has not gone well. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mazraoui. Can he get it through?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now that's well seen too. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's been played through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Chanatip. Beckham. Bruno Fernandes. Chanatip. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that was vital. Adams. Messi. Oh, it's Raul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bruno Fernandes. That has found him in acres of space. Well read, nice interception. Raul. And the counter is on. Conte. Threads one in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he was quick to react. Batistuta. That's good play. And he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Now it's Inzaghi. De Arrascaeta, a probing pass. Here comes the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Filippo Inzaghi. He can get that clear. Yamal goes steaming forward. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Always onto this, and this is Inzaghi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now this could be it. It's Inzaghi! Goal! Manchester United! Any thoughts on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bellingham looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mazraoui. Pass somewhat off target. Singo gets across to intercept that. And he shoots! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. That is not gone well. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. He's missed, but not by that far.
Mazraoui certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that could set him on his way. And it's Van Basten. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Inzaghi, and he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's worked it through. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Come to you now with a quick request
Quite a
for
half.
support
More of the same,
for our
please.
World Charity
Score at the
Fund.
interval, 2-2. And that's the second half started.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cafu. Chips it through. Van Basten!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Al Nassr take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Pele.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Filippo Inzaghi. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that should get the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass.
It's Van Basten! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
After 64 minutes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Hernandez. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Passes short and sharp. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pele, who does have an assist to his name, and that could set him on his way. And this is Van Basten is on his own, shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Chanatip. Manchester United finding their passes. Yamal. Cafu. And he welcomes it in. An uncompromising challenge.
Substitution.
Manchester United are making a change now. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's cut it out. Bellingham. Makaleli gets a foot in and wins the ball. Chanatip. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Tell. Chanatip. Great vision. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. Beckenbauer. It's played through for him. Van Basten! And Makaleli.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's been slipped through, and this is Van Basten. He's through and all alone! Cruyff. Oh, well played, plenty of numbers back. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And with that, the final whistle. Manchester United pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. That has been cut short. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Inzaghi. Right. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. De Arrascaeta. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can...
Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cafu. Foot in. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just the goalkeeper to beat. A lot of... Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. And it's Palmer. Hernandez. De Arrascaeta. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes. That is his shooting! They've got to be quick to recover this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Palmer. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Kaka. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Arrascaeta. And this is Inzaghi. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. It's Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Palmer! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. De Arrascaeta. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Kimmich. And it's Palmer. And they're back on the ball again. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're already back up. Decent chance! Beckham! Has another go! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really should...
Can he finish? Just off target.
Bruno Fernandes certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Just eases him off the ball. Beckham. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Inzaghi. Bellingham. Mazraoui could try cutting inside here. Bellingham. Shot could be on.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now he's off and running. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham, he's gone for goal.
The attendance for this match
engages and forces him off the ball.
71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. De Arrascaeta, and it's Mazraoui. De Arrascaeta receives it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Looking for options for movement. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bruno Fernandes. He's being urged to shoot. Now, can they get him away? Chance! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's the header! Now, in he goes again! Denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bellingham. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He is through here. Mazraoui gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes chasing after it. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Kaka. Looking for a runner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 40, Mazraoui. Coming on the field, number 39, Tel. Number 4, Giuseppe Bergomi.
Bellingham. Chanatip. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tel. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Casemiro. Chanatip. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries a shot! Van der Vaart. Tel. That's an excellent interception. And he's played it back. Manchester United finding their passes. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Chelsea making another change here. And this is Torres. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. It's Hazard! It's in! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And he shoots! 5 minutes to add. Musiala. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chanatip. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. Hernandez. Now it's Musiala. Now that's well seen too. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Manchester
And the mood
United.
is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole... Real chance! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Pele. Manchester United have a free kick. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. De Arrascaeta. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. And it's Hernandez. Ball swung in. Nesta tries to clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Mbappe! They've done it! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is Inzaghi, and he decides to cross it. Good ball, good take. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Great chance! De Arrascaeta. It's Bellingham getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's worked it through. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
And the shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. Casemiro. Bellingham. De Arrascaeta. Bruno Fernandes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it into space. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mazraoui. Casemiro. De Arrascaeta. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's intervened well there. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. And it's Michel Platini. Pelé tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pelé. Mbappe. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Some really good ball movement. Chance for a shot! Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. So we've reached the hour mark. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Mbappe! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Manchester United.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bellingham. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's through here. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Inzaghi. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Bellingham. Chanatip. Mazraoui. Played in by Maz. Climbs up big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
It's their second corner of the game. Chanatip. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Platini. He's got away. Shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And this is Pele. Now it's Platini. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Fernandes. And Hernandez. Casemiro. Platini, who does have an assist to his name.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's forced to go back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that interception was most necessary. Bellingham. Pele. And it's Mazraoui. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what has happened here? And that is that. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads and a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a good foot in there. Bellingham. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Belletti pinches it off him, looking to play him in. Chance to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Sneijder. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Rijkaard. No goals as yet. And it's Hazard. It's Sneijder. Now it's Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's superb. Bruno, big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United have penetrated, takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Sneijder. Sneijder will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, perfectly measured that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Singo does well to get it back. Bruno Fernandes. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Mazraoui. Casemiro. De Arrascaeta. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. And it's played forward. Real chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Belletti. Rijkaard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's beaten the last man. Van Nistelrooy. Chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Single. Bruno Fernandes. And Casemiro. And here's Inzaghi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Mazraoui. And it's Bruno Fernandes. De Arrascaeta to Bruno Fernandes. Shot a goal! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's De Arrascaeta. And here's Inzaghi. Bellingham. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. It's Inzaghi! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he was quick to react.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. Single. It's Bellingham. Just about up to the hour now. Bruno Fernandes. Cross. There's the header! Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what has happened here? De Arrascaeta. Manchester United finding their passes, and it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Hernandez. Casemiro. Azar. Puskás. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. Yep, it's a corner.
Changement.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need...
And the shots! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Guardiola. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Closing in on goal. Chanatip to Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. Mazraoui. Bellingham. Chanatip. Bellingham. Chanatip. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chanatip. And smartly reclaimed. And the keeper has it. Messi. Foot in. And here's Tell. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Van Nistelrooy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Puskás. Hazard. Puskás. And he was alert to it. Bruno Fernandes.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Chanatip. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through. And the shot! He scores! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is that. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Borussia Dortmund against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mignon totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard! Wirtz with the foul. Romario knocks it into space, takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Casemiro. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. He's had it taken off him. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Bellingham. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
But that has not gone well. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Romario. It's a good ball out wide. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, well measured. That is a brilliant interception. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Inzaghi. This looks promising. And it's Hernandez. That's De Arrascaeta. Borussia Dortmund were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mignon gets rid without sophistication. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Fernandes. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. Now it's Romario. Mbappe gets into some space. Crosses it in. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Vert certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was good alertness. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. Played out to the right. Drives it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. And here's Inzaghi. Great for shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
lofted through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Has a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11, Romario.
Whistle goes,
Coming on
and
the
we
field
start the
is
second half.
Number 27,
Manchester United
Coutinho.
can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Picked out brilliantly. So he gets big. And he's there to get it away. Played back in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe is on, and the shot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Wirtz, Hernandez makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe, the most accurate pass. Hernandez. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. And he's in on goal. Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Back when it goes. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. No way through there. Wirtz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Inzaghi. It's a really well-measured ball. De Arrascaeta. There's the delivery. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And he's there to clear it. Renan Lodi. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. He's in space and looking for options. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Serginho. Serginho going full tilt down the left. Now the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. The ball goes... Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. That's a sharp pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Just 5 minutes left. And he goes cross-field. Renan Lodi. Bruno Fernandes. And Casemiro. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in. And Messi! Loose ball in for the pieces. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found a way through. Shot at goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's had it nicked away. He's looking wide. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
And this is Inzaghi. De Arrascaeta. Mazraoui. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Played in by Mazraoui. Casemiro! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Swings in across.
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Hernandez. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Azar. Pinches it off him. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's intervened well there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. And it's Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. And claimed it back swiftly.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Syria are looking to go forward now. Casemiro gathers from the goal kick. Mazraoui. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Inzaghi. Azar. Musiala. Now it's Stojkovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. Oh, no joy this time. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Hernandez still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's really well manoeuvred. Shot, surely! It's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Syria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez. Singo. To Bruno Fernandes. Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Filippo Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Stojkovic.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, what a mistake! He's having a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Tries to... Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. De Arrascaeta is onto it in a flash. He's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. And the finish! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Syria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Back into the middle. Picked up. Can he finish? Sticks it away!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
after 61 minutes is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chanatip. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Syria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Stojkovic. Number 22,
Bellingham.
Musiala.
Bruno Fernandes is fouled.
Number 23.
And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Bellingham.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And that's caused a worry or two.
Mazraoui certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. Chanatip. Hernandez. Can he get it through? And that's a good ball. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Messi. There's no great chance! They've scored!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Syria go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Tell. Chanatip. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and he's in. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Syria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chanatip. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball. Big chance! No, not quite.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Final checks on the touchline. A change
16,
about to occur.
Rodri. Coming on the field.
Renan Lodi gets
Number
over and
15,
intercepts.
Vinicius
Now it's
Junior.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 10, Pep Guardiola.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. chance! Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Chanatip. Bruno Fernandes. Chanatip. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. And that will be it. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So off we go then. That has been cut short.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. Massimo Otto. Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a...
Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's in a great position here. Hernandez. Good ball, good take. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in.
Might want to be careful there.
De Arrascaeta. And the counter is on. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the return pass. De Arrascaeta passes short and sharp. And he's picked it up out wide. Hernandez finds himself offside. Mignon getting this one clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away? And he's being shifted off it. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's in space and looking for options. Very nicely done. He slings it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Played back in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me.
Decent chance! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
De Arrascaeta out towards the flank. Mazraoui has it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hazard. Bruno Fernandes. The pass has gone astray. Serginho with the clearance. Derby applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's not going to reach. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Mazraoui. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Baggio. Great vision. Now this could... And the finish! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Derby go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a searching pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's cut it out. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Derby with the corner, there first. Oh, well cut out. No margin. Shoots! Yes! And they are cruising away. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Bellingham.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least get...
Can he finish?
The attendance for this
Outstanding
match
save to keep that out.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Derby have the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Park Ji-sung unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Singo spots it and intercepts. Mazraoui. That's a little off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Manchester United finding their passes. Filippo Inzaghi ploughing through the middle. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. Fernando Torres gets through. Shot, surely! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Number 6, Chanatep.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Safi Sali.
Pass somewhat off target. Casemiro. Looking for options for movement. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Inzaghi. Chance! Sticks it away!
Substitution for Manchester
Oh, that's not going to
United.
count. And we go
Number
again.
10, Filippo
Well, obviously some
Inzaghi.
sections of the crowd would
Coming on the
disagree, but that was the right
field
decision,
is
albeit a
number
late one.
11,
A moment's
Messi.
uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Serginho. Khan getting this one clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Hernandez. Casemiro. Messi. Hernandez, who's set up one goal so far. Pedri gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. Casemiro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been slung wide. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. That ball looks a good one. He's big chance! Chance for a shot! He's scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
4 added minutes.
Some
has
of
been
those
indicated.
players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Shot tipped! And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Now, can they get him away? Chips it through. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played with finesse. Rodri attempts a clearance. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
He is through here. Now it's Kukçu. Oh, that's superb. Casemiro. Great ball if he can get there. That is good strength. Bruno Fernandes threads one in. De Arrascaeta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Casemiro is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Hernandez. Aim forwards. Still goalless at the moment. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. He has found the way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Raul. And smartly reclaimed. Hernandez picks it up now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
And here's Inzaghi. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Casemiro. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it's Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. De Arrascaeta. Closing in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Van Basten. Great vision. Now it's Inzaghi. De Arrascaeta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ball swung in. Chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The ball goes in, tries to get it clear, and we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Szoboszlai. Ball played for Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. The message is clear, none shall pass. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through, and he shoots! No mistake! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mazraoui. He can run onto that. Raul. Oh, it's Van Basten. Mazraoui has created one goal already. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. That has ended up in no man's land.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Bellingham. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot. Sticks it away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that's it's Inzaghi! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. In with the challenge, and here's Tel. Renan Lodi. Tel. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! They've done it! And he is just ripping it up! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's become a case of men against boys. He's picked his way through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Casemiro. Chance here to counter. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Renan Lodi, and he's managed to get free. Chana tipped. Oh, super ball. Tel! And one more try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chana tipped. Can he get on the end of this? Mazraoui puts them all in. Now it's Tel. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's fabulous. And now the breakaway. Oh, it's a great ball here. Chana tip. Renan Lodi. Chana tip. Well timed, excellent interception. Barella. And he's got the big... Barella! Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific,